Jonathan Bond, after that loss, Sasha said that the biggest takeaway is that a game's 97 minutes, not 96 minutes and 30 seconds. So you being kind of the last line there, what do you see in those breakdowns, and how can this defense make better reads in the moment, better decision making?
I think over some of the last games, we can look at defensive lapses for sure, and so we need to tighten up defensively. But to be honest, the position we're in, the momentum we're playing against, for us to concede the first goal right before half time, react in the way that we did when we're in a moment like we are. I can say personally, I gave everything, and I know that everyone else gave absolutely everything to the game. And for us to be rewarded with a guy who flicks the ball over someone's head and volleys the ball in, the best goal he's ever scored from 22 yards or whatever it was, I am struggling to understand how that's possible.
What did you feel in the locker room after this loss? Because Greg said he felt something he's never felt until this point in the season.
After the game or before?
Yeah, after that.
We had a very open and honest talk before this game, leading into it, and I felt like we went into the game with the best mentality that we've had all season. I actually thought we played a really good hour against Austin as well, and we dominated the game, and they scored, kind of changed the momentum of the game. But we went into the game with a very, everyone was giving everything, and you knew it before we even stepped on the pitch. I knew everyone was going to give everything to that game. And for us to be the better team, this is a tough place to come as well. They're also playing in a similar moment, so they're in a similar situation, and for us to I can't believe it. For what everyone gave, emotionally, physically, playing against momentum in a moment like we are, I was so proud of everyone for that performance. We should have scored 4 or 5 goals, and for us to get rewarded with a goal like that, I have no words. I can't believe it.
That being said, your response emotionally, it seems like it could either break you or you could move forward with more confidence and belief in each other. You seem pretty even-keeled and positive about what you saw tonight. How would you say this game dictates you guys moving down the stretch here?
Well, I think the Austin game, from a performance standpoint, was a good platform, and then I think from this game, we take the fact that that's just the standard now. We just replicate that talking about mentality. I don't know if it comes across on TV as the way it felt, looking at everyone, everyone communicating, everyone doing the right things and being aggressive in every challenge, winning headers, against Krylak as well, who's a massive guy, and just I felt like everyone was. It wasn't perfect. Everyone, obviously, there were mistakes in games and missed chances and stuff like that. But when I looked at everyone today, I just felt like, yes, like finally this is it, and we go and lose the game. But now we just have to replicate that for the obviously LAFC is a big game, anyway. But for every game, even the non-LAFC derby games, that's the mentality we got to take into every game.
We saw the fight. Thanks for talking to us, and safe travels home, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Let's go to Josh Guessman. Go ahead.
Hey, Jonathan. Thanks for talking to me. This comes at the lowest point, I think. I mean, I hear everything you say, but this is the lowest point for the Galaxy. You lost 3 games in a row for the first time. You're winless in 8. You're moving down the standings in terms of where you're sitting in the playoffs. I mean, there's a lot of positive, and I can see that, but all this comes at the absolute lowest point the Galaxy have had this season. How do you make sure this is the lowest point and it doesn't keep continuing?
I mean, the answer to that question was what we put out there today, to be honest. we were at that point before this game, and the way that you turn that momentum and win a game is to go out with the mentality that we went out with today. And then I guess it's getting details right. Like it's scoring the chances, scoring the first goal, it's blocking that cross, right before half time, small thing, but just get tight to him, block it, and you would never know that they were going to score from that cross. The answer is what we put out, and we gave a performance that in a moment like we are. By the way, also we're trying to play a possession attacking game with low confidence against momentum. It was even more difficult. Sometimes teams, when they're in that moment, it's so easy just to go bang. Okay, we're just not going to concede any goals now, and we're just going to sit there and try and hope that we score. But we're still playing with confidence on the ball. And yeah, I feel like the answer was what we went out and put there today. That's why I'm so I can't believe I'm answering these questions. I can't believe that I'm answering these questions that we've lost the game. I can't believe that we've lost the game. It's just, I guess that's football. That it can be very, very cruel at times. But we need to improve on small things, and we need to shift the momentum somehow.
I was going to say, I mean, have you ever had a late game equalizer? Does one come to your mind in your career? I mean, you seem a little befuddled by it, and I can understand why. I just want to know. I mean, this seems like this was such an aberration.
Yeah. No. It's not the fact that they scored in the last minute. It's how we can put so much emotion and effort and graft, and we talked before the game what we were going to do. We did it. We conceded first. We should never have conceded first, which kills you, because then it's like, we now have to react from that bad moment. We reacted. We created loads of chances. We scored. We looked like the team that was going to score the winner. I mean, we were having balls across the face of the goal. They were tired. They were dead. And one long ball up, and the guy flicks it over someone's head and volleys it in. And it's just, that's the bit where it's just to put that much emotion in a game and get that result is really, really tough to comprehend. But yeah, I mean, in terms of late goals happen all the time. We score late goals, other teams score late goals. It's not about the late goal. It's just the moment we're in I don't know, just the emotion we put into the game, or I put into the game, and then for football to reward us like that, I'm just struggling to comprehend it right now.
Just quickly, on the first goal, did that ball go over the line from where you were at?
I actually didn't think it did, but I've seen a replay and it did. But yeah, I was just trying to get something on the header and then get up and try and get there before Krylak. But yeah, I think it was just in.